The other
Hmm.
question that I wanted to ask you is that there's a big focus on marketers capitalizing on the power of podcasts. But I want to dive into a little bit into the role and place of podcasts within the sales landscape. How can sales leverage podcasts to nurture and win deals? And what are some of the ways that you've seen companies drive sales with podcasts?
I think there are a couple of ways. One is, and actually, this is how I got into podcasting in the first place. It gave me the whole idea for podcasting as like a business communication tool. If you're a larger organization, like for an enterprise organization, and you have a big sales team or many different sales teams all over the world, podcasting can be a really great way for salespeople to learn from each other. If you create a podcast as an internal communication tool and it features top salespeople talking about how they win, how they close deals, I think that can be a really great way for salespeople to learn from each other and get better at what they do. And another play is using podcasting as a way for marketing and sales to work together to target leads that are in the pipeline, but stuck somewhere in the middle. I think every sales team deals with this. I think it works simply by having this tool, having the podcast where marketing can go to sales and say, look, we're looking for guests. Who do you have in the pipeline that would be a good guest in this podcast? Where are they in the pipeline? What have you already talked about with them? What do you know about them? And what would it help you to learn more about in order to move this prospect further down the pipeline? Invite that prospect onto the podcast and have a discussion with them about whatever is most appropriate, whatever will enable you to learn more about them and deepen that relationship. It's of course not a guarantee. It's not a silver bullet that they'll come out the other side of that experience and say, wow, I'm ready to buy now, send me a contract. But they'll know you better than they did before. They'll be a little bit further down that pipeline. It's another touch with that prospect. And again, you're offering a lot of value. It's not just, hey, can I bother you again to talk to you one more time about our offering? No, no, thank you. We already know what we need to know. Hey, would you like to be featured on our podcast? We're going to create some content with you in audio and video. Oh, okay. Sure, that sounds good. It's the same kind of process, the same play that we described before. Just if you can use it to target prospects that are stuck somewhere in the pipeline, I think it's just sales 101. The more touches you have with a prospect and the more value you can offer without asking for stuff in return, the better it's going to go overall. And I think a podcast just lends itself to that really well.